Hey guys, we made a game.
About hot dogs.
Yeah, it's called Hot Dog Runner. Is it coming out March 7th, Simon?
Yes. You can put it on your wish list as of today.
There you go. So go to Steam right now. Go ahead and wish list it. And it drops March 7th. Hot Dog Runner. We're excited.
It's cheap.
It better be.
Yeah.
All right. I have questions.
Oh, bring it.
Well, you guys got to play Nightingale.
Yeah.
I was gone that week.
Right.
You were.
You're sending me like pictures of like, hey, we're having so much fun playing Nightingale.
Yeah.
I know. You poor
I
thing.
want to know what Nightingale's like.
Well,
It's
we've
fun.
been having our eyes on that for years now.
Yeah, you especially, Dora.
Yes.
You were jazzed about this one.
Super jazzed.
We only scratched the surface, really.
Like super surface.
Yeah, because that game, you can tell from the trailer, it goes deep.
Yes.
But the beginning stuff is yeah. If you're a survival gamer, you can figure it out. The
So it's
portals
chop
add a lot.
wood, get
Yes.
twigs.
Yes. It is that.
Like that
rocks.
stuff.
Sure. Yeah. It's the portal opening that you eventually get to.
Yeah, now that was, I did watch, I can't remember the name of the channel I watched, but I saw like a brief, just kind of a how it works
Yeah.
kind of thing. So I guess as you play, you collect
There's
cards,
cards involved.
and you use those cards
Yep.
to structure the next world you're going to go into.
So
Each portal needs 2 cards.
Two
So I guess
cards.
the blending of the 2 cards kind of, I guess, dictates what kind of world you're going to be opening.
Yeah, one is like what the environment is like, and then one is like essentially how dangerous it is.
Oh, okay.
Sort of. Those are kind of like a rough description of the two. But there are other cards that you can go to this, I forget what it's called. I played a little bit after we played for our recording. Other cards that you will get from time to time that affect certain skills. You can be playing a card at any given point and go activate that card. One could make you just faster in general.
Okay,
as you
so it also
traverse.
applies to your player.
Yeah, but a lot of those,
or
those,
the realm.
or the
Like there's certain cards you can put into this machine, all of a sudden your realm changes. Like all of a sudden you're harvesting more meat or your
Things like
food's
that.
It
draining
affects
slower.
the realm you're in.
Yeah,
Yes.
the reality of that realm.
Yeah.
That's unique.
But
That's
usually there's
fun.
a price to pay on a lot of them. Like I remember seeing one that you inflict more damage, but you take more damage.
Oh, it's just some monkey paw shit.
Those kind of things.
Okay.
Yeah. But that part was cool. The tutorial is it's pretty long and thorough,
Yeah.
I would say. I love the host of it. You guys didn't like
Yeah.
the
I
host.
forget his name.
I don't.
Puck.
Puck.
yeah.
That's right.
I mean, yeah.
He speaks all fancy.
All right.
I was frustrated already trying to learn a new game. And
Throw
then
in a fancy
You
talk.
hate tutorials.
his language. I don't mind. Listen, I
You get so mad at
I get
tutorials.
so worked up and so fucking insecure about everything.
Now, I guess this is kind of a preview, but today we played a little Helldivers.
Yeah.
Did 2.
And you were so frustrated at that first bit of the tutorial.
Yeah, well, I've got brain issues.
But
then
then
you
you
came
played
around.
through it again and you were fine.
oh yeah, I know.
You're
It's-
supposed to suck at a tutorial. Everyone sucks at a tutorial.
in the moment, I feel so overwhelmed, and then I get annoyed at myself because you go, "What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Why are you
Nothing.
so
You're supposed to suck at a
overwhelmed?"
tutorial.
No, not sucking, being overwhelmed with emotion. Anyway,
Still, it's an important lesson there.
yeah.
Until.
Yeah.
How long do you do something? Until you get it.
Oh yeah, no,
If it takes 100 times, you do it 100 times.
And then you got it.
there you go.
yeah, no, I don't like it when people are standing over me talking to me.
But when it's us, you'd like
Yeah.
it.
no,
Friends trying to help.
Doesn't that
no,
make it
it's
better?
when I hate it the most. It's when I
Why?
absolutely hate it because
You
I
should
feel
hear us,
pressure
though.
and I feel like I'm being
We are so
judged, even
motherly.
though you're very
We are.
nice. I
Yep.
feel that extreme judgment.
He's like, they're being nice just to be
Oh,
mean.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
no,
trying
I
to
hate-
help me.
I hate their patience right now.
I don't think that you're being nice in the moment. In the moment, all I hear is you're
just hates you.
stupid.
Yeah.
You're stupid for not understanding.
Nobody says that. It's you
No,
telling
I know.
yourself that.
Well, that's my mental
For
issue.
sure.
That's you.
I understand
in you.
that.
So let's jump back to Nightingale a little bit more, huh?
No,
talk
I'm
about
enjoying
Simon.
this
No.
Simon therapy session.
Damn it, he doesn't enjoy it.
No, Puck. The thing is, when I was overwhelmed, Puck does anything but get to the point.
He's
And he
long-winded.
uses,
Yes.
and he uses
He speaks
his
in
vernacular.
poems.
Fancies.
Is it vernacular?
Vernacular,
Sure.
yeah. Language.
Yeah, that is just fucking.
avoid
you
big
just
words.
Go, what now? Stop it.
And I was enjoying it. It was well written.
Puck's a fun character.
It is well written.
and
All right. I can't
well
judge.
voice acted.
Okay,
Very
I can't
well
judge. I
voice
got to
acted.
play it for
But
myself.
long-winded is true.
But I'm not going to
but
play
very
the
cool.
game to hear Puck talk.
No, you
I'm
get
trying
a
to
lot
get
less
through that quick.
Yeah.
Because we're here to see Puck leave because Puck has the best exit, like you've said many times when we were playing.
he's got great
His
exits.
exit is pretty wonderful.
Classic.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah, don't
we'll
spoil
stop
it. I'm
about
curious, I'm
Puck,
curious.
But when he leaves, it's
Yeah.
certainly a moment.
Man, tutorials are an interesting thing to even have to do in a game. You kind of need them, but I mean, I do miss sometimes of just drop me in.
Depends on the game, like
Yeah.
how many things are different from other games you've played in general. Like in the case of Nightingale, the whole portal thing and a lot of those things. There's a lot to it. It's pretty deep.
You know what I think?
it is.
You know what I think I prefer? Well, I guess survival games are a little different because there's not like structured missions a lot of the time. But I guess something like Red Dead Redemption, where a lot of the missions are tutorial based. It's like you are learning how to play the games. Like, okay, here's a mission where like you got to go out and hunt and bring food back.
Yeah.
And that mission teaches you how to hunt.
Sure, within that.
Yeah, but I mean that is tough to do in a survival game, or even something like, I don't know, like Helldivers. You could see kind of a first mission, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you do need some sort of tutorial of like, here's the easy, here's the quick button commands.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you would think since they're making the tutorial anyway, why not just, like you're saying, incorporate it into the game and just spread it out, and you can
Yeah,
go
it's
over
tougher to
there
do
or
with a
not.
multiplayer game because a single player game, yes, I can understand.
Yeah, but the multiplayer now.
Yeah, multiplayer is like you're not going to give everyone the tutorial mission. But then again, like I think Enshrouded does it very well. Because when you first spawn in, there's like certain things you see where like a box will pop up around like, I don't know, like a chest.
Mm-hmm.
You'll walk up to a chest and there'll be like one box just at the starting point that says, these are chests. Hit X to open. There's 1,000 of them out there on the world. Go for it. Or like, oh, here's wood. Pick up wood to build campfires.
Right.
Just little things like that where it's not like overbearing. You're not having to listen to all this character dialogue. It's just there. You read it quickly and you move on.
Right.
I like that when you learn something when it's relevant to you.
Yeah.
Like, I think a school should be that way. I felt that way all through my school career. It's like, hey, learn this thing. I'm like, I don't need to know that. Like,
Yeah, that's
Wait, are you saying education's a scam?
I'm saying it could be done different.
going back there.
And maybe it is different now.
Are you saying
college is a
colleges
scam.
charge me money to learn things that I'm not going to use? You're saying education's a scam, Neebs?
When you're 13-year-old and you go, hey, you got to learn how these fish reproduce. And I'm like, this is not a part of my daily
not
life
gonna
right
help.
now.
Right.
Why don't you teach me about something that's in my life? And then as I get older, I'll gain more interest about how fish reproduce.
Right.
Right. If you go into a field where that's necessary to learn.
Right.
Yeah.
The people who hate certain subjects when they're children and they're not necessary should never be forced to fucking learn.
There you go.
Them.
It's a waste of time. And anyway, back to Nightingale here. I was going to address this, playing it a little bit longer. I'm not sure I like how you sort of advance, because it's not like you're going up levels based on like XP kind of
Based
stuff.
on
It's based
armor?
on the strength of your equipment and your tools and stuff.
I find it confusing.
It just, I don't, because you have to have a certain level of stuff to go into these certain temples. And
basically like a gate, like this electric gate thing that won't let you through. It'll kill you, I guess, if you try to go
It doesn't
through
kill
Or
you.
hurt
It just
you.
shocks you.
Okay.
But
But once you're strong enough, you can go through it.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some sort of boss fight behind that.
But
Eventually.
you can not be wearing the stuff and it's in your inventory and it's still not good enough. like you
whatever
gotta
your
put
level
it on.
is, your overall level up
Oh,
top,
I know,
remember?
But don't you have to be holding the weapon?
I don't
be
know about
equipped,
that.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Well,
Not
you just said
holding.
it had to be
No.
equipped.
Well, like the clothing
Your
has
clothes.
to be on
okay,
it.
clothing. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how I like that, because like I still haven't been able to bring mine up from the 20 I was at. And when I played a little on my own, I opened up, I went to like a swamp realm and made a lovely house and walked around a little bit. And I'm
Building's
still,
pretty good, isn't it?
It is. I like it.
So now wait, I guess this is a question I have. You're going from realm to realm and you're generating these realms with cards.
Yeah.
When you go from one realm to another, can you go back to that realm?
Yeah.
Like where your house is?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, you can build a house in one realm and like, okay, that's my house.
And apparently you can like copy paste the build of your houses.
Really?
Like
That's cool.
the whole build. I haven't done that yet, but I heard Aztecia talking about it.
oh shit.
Which
Oh,
I think is dope.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Like that worked for me
Yeah,
back
that is
there.
awesome.
Yeah.
Why have
I
to
like this
redesign
house.
it?
I'm going to build it. Copy house.
Yep.
Paste house.
So that was a nice new feature.
Yeah, all right.
If that
That's
is
cool.
in fact true.
That may or may not exist.
If it doesn't add it, it does exist.
Is Taker, you shaking your head? It doesn't exist?
You didn't say
It's the
that?
first time she's hearing this.
You can copy like wall frames and stuff, but I didn't see you can copy the whole building.
Oh shit! Fake news.
Gosh, making this up.
Fake news. That should be added.
If you're a game dev out there, take
Yeah.
note.
No. Just
yeah, but
by
what
our-
happens if you go? Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like you start building in one realm and then you jump to another realm. Like, man, I really like this realm. I wish I'd have built my house here. Would be cool if you could just
Yeah.
copy
I
and
mean,
paste.
Yeah. I think that'd be great.
I
So
mean,
that's
you
what I
could-
meant to say. Is how great would that be?
That
And they
probably
have that in
exists.
games. I mean, they have that in Scrap. You know, you go. From,
Oh yeah, scrap.
you
gotta
know,
pick
so
it
it's
up
like,
on a.
That's right. You could save
you
it.
could take
yeah.
it, save it, and then
Yeah.
bring it to wherever you're at, whenever you're at. So
Yeah.
it'd be nice, and it's just laying a blueprint. You'd think it really
Yeah.
wouldn't be that difficult, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Make this year kick ass with a box of awesome from Bespoke Post every month. The box of awesome is filled with carefully chosen gear from the best small brands around the world. You want to see what I got this month? It's a Damascus steel knife made by Buck and Bear Knives. And Damascus steel knives are known for their extraordinary hardness because it's made with a wavy surface pattern produced by hammer welding strips of steel and iron filed by repeated heating and forging. And the more hardness implied requires less effort on the blade's edge, making it last longer. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a work of art. I love it. I'm going to use this puppy every time I go camping. And whether you want to drink and eat more awesome, dress and travel more awesome, or explore more awesome, Box of Awesome has you covered. To get started, take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right Box of Awesome for you. It's free to join, and they release new items every month across a ton of different categories. And 90% of everything that comes in your Box of Awesome is from a small and up-and-coming brand. And you get a free mystery gift with your first monthly shipment when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter code Neebs at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com and use code Neebs for a free mystery gift with your first monthly shipment. Where's that at? boxofawesome.com and use code Neebs.
But we'll see.
Well, what type of? Because the trailer saw all kinds of crazy enemies.
Yep.
You guys probably didn't see giants.
Not
and
much.
anything. Yeah.
No.
We were in the
Oh.
the very
Right.
first basic realm they put you in.
But
Saw-
what was the combat like? Is it more first person shooter
both.
based?
You
It
had
is
these
both.
like rock sling, kind of like crossbow
Sling
looking
bow.
things.
It's
Sling
called
bow.
a sling bow. It shoots marbles.
They do pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, and there's different types of marbles. You can have one that like set fire,
Explodes a little bit.
electric explosion
Marbles.
stuff.
Marbles. Yeah.
All right.
And there's
Basically a
melee.
crossbow slingshot type thing.
Okay. So
Yeah.
early stuff is all you guys really saw.
Yeah.
Like really, it was that was one thing that was kind of like, oh, it's too bad we didn't get to see anything really cool because one of the first things I saw that was cool was just very simple. It was like a tree
Yeah, that tree walking around
animal
in the
you know?
desert.
Yeah,
Did you see those flying like golden? They looked like chess pieces on the desert at all? Oh yeah, they looked. I didn't get close to them. They looked like they were gonna mess my world up.
Man, I wonder how many creatures that game has.
I'm
floating
curious.
Around. Yeah.
But yeah, early game haven't seen many. Saw that big like celestial looking. I think I showed you like a giant
Deer-looking
deer kind of thing walking
Yeah.
around.
I remember that from the trailer. Yeah.
Can't do anything to that, but you know it's going to open up. I'm curious to see. Oh, and back to the like workbenches and stuff like that. It was getting a little Conan-y.
Uh oh.
Not to
didn't-
the degree of Conan, but
I didn't think so.
well, you didn't get.
Oh, I didn't get. As
You
far as
haven't.
you did.
Yeah, I probably in my places got 9 or
no.
so
Oh, really?
things.
Oh.
Because I know there's a sewing bench, there's a workbench, and
Yeah.
there's a bench that you
Saw
make the
table.
portal cards in.
Yeah.
So how many
It's
workbenches
the
are
smelter.
there?
I don't know how many there are total, but I've got
Campfire.
like 8 or 9. Yeah.
8 or 9 workbenches.
Oh, but they do work like you benefit by the proximity of them. Like
If it's near a light source,
Yeah.
it works faster.
works faster.
What?
If your fire is by your bed,
Okay.
it's going to give you better sleep.
better because you're warmer.
Stuff
All
like
right.
that.
Better lighting.
So you can see like lines coming off of some stuff that you place if it's actually beneficial. As
Okay.
Yeah. And eating is kind of like Valheim. Like if you have like a cooked piece of meat and some mushrooms and some cooked berries,
They give you like 3
have
types of buffs.
higher health, higher stamina.
That's right, the buff.
Yeah.
I like the essence system. You buy a lot of things with essence.
All right. Is that like magic? Or
It's
the
like,
currency?
It's currency, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your
Essence.
currency. But
We didn't even go.
what?
In the video,
We
we
bought
didn't
some
even go.
stuff, yeah.
We did.
Fucking
We had to. We had to go into the
Like,
portal.
I didn't remember spending any
Well,
of it.
you didn't have to. Only one of us did.
Okay.
That's what they were doing. But if you're walking around with a shit ton of if you're encumbered, you could like take your rocks, cut them in half, and make half of them into essence.
You just basically scrap them for essence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's worth
Okay.
money.
You can scrap
Really?
anything for essence.
Okay, well, what do you spend essence on?
Could be a blueprint for a new work table.
Yeah.
So is there a store?
Cards.
Glass,
There's a
materials.
essence trader.
Yeah.
Okay, you go see the essence.
There's a trader system.
All right,
Yeah.
trader system, that's cool.
Oh, and you can recruit helpers.
And in our
Really?
video,
Yep.
which I think is out already, there just happened to be a character named Simon, which was confusing.
Yeah, that Simon recruited.
He was great. He was
followed
really,
Simon.
really tough guy too.
Yeah, you put
Oh, they follow you around?
yeah, put
Yeah,
an
yeah,
axe
my
in
buddy.
there.
Oh, shit. Okay.
They'll help you
Didn't know
build
that.
stuff.
Oh
If you
yeah.
put an axe in their inventory, they're going to be
How
chopping.
many of these recruits can you have?
Probably
per
one a
player?
person.
One per person?
I think
Okay.
so.
And you can tell them to stop. Go away.
Yep.
I'm done with you.
Nice.
And dress 'em
Kind of
up
like
and
a
all that
Kelvin
stuff.
in Sons of the Forest.
A little bit.
Okay.
And you
got
got to do something to get them. Like you got to help them do something. They're trying
Yeah.
to build something. You help them out, and then
Yeah. Did you have to do anything to get Simon though?
yeah, we had to build those beds in that fire. Remember?
Oh, that was where we found Simon. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I don't.
Man.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah.
You know, I wasn't here when you recorded. I'm excited to see the video. Neebs, you're cutting it right now.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
coming
we got
over
an
tomorrow.
early
I
look,
wanna see
and
this.
it's a quick turnaround. But yeah, we had fun.
Yeah. It's a good. You can tell it's got the long game in mind. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to go to those more dangerous places and start seeing some of the real cool shit.
No, I love the idea of the card system because it's like, okay, we're about to generate a new world. What do you want to put down?
Yeah.
How are we going to alter it? Like that's unique.
Yeah, agreed. I like it. I'm gonna stay on it.
I want to play like we don't know when it comes out, do we? Hold on, I can look it up.
20th.
The 20th, and we're streaming it tonight, like on the release of this podcast.
That's right.
Okay.
So, yeah, February 20th. So yeah.
So we should probably jump into whose account is the furthest, shouldn't we?
Probably you.
Might be, but
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I want to see more
Tech
stuff.
Still.
I'm curious.
I gotta
Yeah,
get
that's exciting.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned workbenches. I'm playing more Enshrouded.
Yeah.
Started to kind of feel that way too.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, you got to make. But what I do like about Enshrouded is their workbenches aren't benches; they're people.
All
Like
right.
as you play the game, you go out and it's like, okay, we got to go rescue a blacksmith. And like now you got a blacksmith, and you put him in your compound or whatever.
All right.
So to craft, armor and stuff, you go see the blacksmith. Bows and certain things, you go see the hunter. Construction stuff, you go see the carpenter.
So
So
you
it's
don't
like,
have to
there's-
build where they're working on. They kind of like come with all their tools and whatever they need.
Yeah, and you expand them by, you can put benches down around them to basically increase the stuff they can craft. But they are basically crafting benches.
I don't mind a lot of crafting stations, but I want to visibly look at it and go, yep, that's for weapons. Like if everything just looks like
Yeah.
a table, I don't want to be looking around and go,
Right.
Well, I think,
what does that do?
Then Enshrouded is good because, then you can like take the blacksmith and say, okay, we're going to build a house for the blacksmith, and all the chests and everything in here is metal. It's blacksmith related
Yeah, yeah.
stuff. Just put all that in there. And thank God it does. Enshrouded does have a chest that's a magic chest that all the workbenches talk to.
That's
I
great.
really think that's what Conan's missing more than anything.
That's
Because the fact
important.
that you got to pull shit out or put shit into the workbench,
Yep.
it's like,
Right.
no, let me have a ton of chests laying
Please.
around that are just the workbench suck
Fucking
from.
please.
That's so much. It's so much of a nicer system.
Grounded has that.
Yeah, Grounded really,
control.
like, they really spoiled us with that.
Yeah.
That and the hot deposit.
Yes.
Just hit one key and all your stuff goes into the chest.
Yeah. Program the chest. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Agreed.
Set
I
it
mean,
all
you'd
up.
hope in the next 5 years, every game would be like that. It's going to be like they've got to evolve at some point and realize nobody finds a benefit in trying to do the tedious task of going into each individual thing and breaking it down.
They all
Yeah.
kind of like start mimicking each other in certain ways. The good ones do.
Yeah, well, you
They
hope anyone
learn.
making a survival game plays survival games. It's like, okay, I like that genre.
Yeah.
So when you see someone in that genre do something unique or something that's intriguing, you go, oh,
Yeah.
I got to put that in my game. That's just going to make my game better.
You got me thinking of, I'm sure it exists to a certain degree, and hell, even South Park kind of works this way, but a good role-playing game that's modern day, and like, you've got a carpenter, but everything's like represented in just real life.
Well, Bump Simulator was kind of like
I guess you're right.
if that game was done at the next level.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
you're
could be
right.
fun.
Those
Yeah.
kind of things. It's cool. I like that. Kind of get clever on how you interact, like your work benches and stuff. Like obviously I guess 7 days is modern day. If you
Yeah.
think about it. A lot of them, I guess, are, but in just a normal neighborhood
Yeah,
would be interesting.
you got cars and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to talk about Helldivers a little bit more since that's the hotness at the moment?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
That's
played.
fun.
Well, we played it a little bit today. Or I played some last night, and then we played a little bit today at the office. It's solid.
It is solid. A
It
good
looks
4-player romp.
I tell you what, my one of my favorite things about the game is its use of music. It has a
Yeah.
really
Intuitive
good theme.
Yep.
That dun 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 dun. It knows when to kick it in.
Yeah.
It's like when you're joining a multiplayer thing and you see your ship, come under your buddy. It kicks in the music
Yeah.
there, and then when you decide we're gonna go down to this planet and you all get in the pods, kicks in the music again while you're going down there. It's so good with its musical cues that I'm like, every game needs to do that.
And the overall tone of the game's on point too.
Like it's Starship Troopers.
It is.
Yes, it's
the
Starship
comedy, the kind of dryness of it
Yeah.
is great.
It's like this
voice
crazy
acting's good.
fascist
is.
society that's just like, we're killing bugs for freedom.
And they're so
Yeah, they're just into it. It's got a good, it's just it knows what it is. It's
Yeah.
unapologetic about it.
I'm excited to play that more. I'm curious because it's like off the bat when you get those like what were the attack, like that orbital strike. You're getting that early.
Those
I mean, they
stratagems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they teach you that in the freaking tutorial. You're getting something big like that early. I'm really curious to see what all those open up into.
Yeah,
I think
so far we've unlocked, or Appster has unlocked
Really cool
some
stuff.
really cool strikes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the mines are
I love the mines.
awesome.
cluster mines. and-
Yeah.
And the thing just pops out and spins and they go everywhere.
Have you seen where some of those go
No,
beyond?
I mean, you
That's
can,
fun.
I guess you can peek ahead when you play the game.
Yeah.
It'll show you what this strike does.
Yeah,
But as you play more and more, you just unlock more and more powerful shit.
yeah. I think I saw Two Angry Gamers. They had like some type of a shield up around them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
one
That's
of those
new.
kind of like hollow shields.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
like they used to have like in Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Shield of protection.
Yes.
Yeah, like we all need protection.
That's my
don't
favorite
we?
kind of shield.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes you're on the web, you need to be protected.
I was about to say, are you about to segue into a VPN?
Why wouldn't I? NordVPN!
You bitch.
Wow. Masterful.
And NordVPN boosts your online privacy and security so you can browse the internet with no worries. Because if you connect to an insecure website that doesn't have HTTPS connection or an unreliable public Wi-Fi, with NordVPN, your online traffic is protected. And third parties like your internet service provider can't snoop on your online activities. And NordVPN also masks your IP address, so your virtual location always stays private. And with NordVPN, their threat protection will always run in the background, checking your downloads in real time for malware. And NordVPN's file scanning feature works on every popular browser. So you can be on Chrome, Safari, Edge, or Firefox with the peace of mind we all deserve. And what's perfect is threat protection comes free with your NordVPN subscription. So do yourself a favor. Go to nordvpn.com/Neebs and get 4 extra months and try it risk-free now with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's a 2-year plan plus 4 extra months. That's a good deal. Thank you, NordVPN.
I know, Neebs, you started playing Helldivers, and you're like, I wish I could take off this cape.
Yeah, I don't want the cape.
But
I don't blame you.
that's another thing they can sell you.
That's true.
That's why it's there.
I want a green cape.
I tell you what kind of upset me when I started playing the game is you earn medals, and then those medals you can spend as you rank up. But as I started ranking up, I was like, man, I'm saving up for this rifle on layer 2 or whatever it is. I go to buy the rifle, It's like, oh, nope, this is on... You got enough medals, but it's on level 2. You have to spend a certain amount of medals on level 1
Shut up.
before you can... It's like,
Come
I don't want to buy
man.
a cape. I don't want to buy an emote
You
because
didn't
I
wanna
don't give a
get-
shit. I want the rifle. It's like, don't lock me. Don't gate me from what I can spend my medals on.
No shit, especially if it's further down.
Yeah, it's down there.
Like,
Just who cares? It's down there. Just let me have it. Let me get it. It's my medals. Let me do what I want. I'm a saver. I want to save my medals for the good stuff.
The Incredibles got me to permanently look at capes differently.
Yeah, they're not
No capes.
safe.
Nut capes.
Man, I love that movie.
It's such a
I've seen
good
that movie.
Great
in a minute.
movie.
Now, Helldivers, I don't know if it's always this way, but a very big part of the early game, anyway, is watching your ammo. Because you will run out of ammo in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
And then you got to conserve
See.
it, and then so you can call in more ammo,
Yeah.
but then there's a cooldown on calling in more ammo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You guys I didn't really have a run out of ammo problem because I was being real smart about it.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, you have to be strategic with your
Only
I
because I
was.
heard you guys talk
I
about
was
it.
I was tap shooting everybody. I was like, okay, I don't want to shoot anything more bullets than have to take to kill it.
I wasn't running out. I was annoyed about how much I couldn't blow the ammo. So, like, I really didn't hardly run out, but I was like, I had to be very conservative,
Yeah.
and that I found annoying.
But I wonder if
Also-
you'll get larger clips at any point.
Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe. That's the thing. It's one of those games where if you hit reload, you don't keep the clips that are
That sucks.
Yep.
in the magazine. It just tosses it all out.
Which a lot of us
That's
have that
annoying.
bad
That's the
habit.
thing. It
I'm
is-
horrible about it.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
played first-person shooters, you're just like brr, R, brr,
Yeah.
R,
Yeah.
brr.
Yeah.
In this game, you don't want to do that.
No.
You want to look at your ammo and go, okay, I got half a clip left.
I just reload when I click and nothing shoots. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
Now
now
I
it's
reload.
time to reload.
I'll give them one thumbs up on them verbally reminding you need to reload. Mm-hmm. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's
to
more than
help
just
you.
it's a click and your character goes, oh, magazine's empty.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's enough of a verbal warning.
Yeah.
to
And the
remind you.
dive. I love the dive.
The dive's great.
Actually, like the belly flop.
Yeah.
I
That
guess
is
that was in
nice.
1, 2, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Didn't play
didn't
one.
even know anything about one, or if I heard a bit about it, I'd forgotten completely.
Yeah, but it's fun to see every time. Just dive and belly dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it's a cool setup, just the galaxy map
Yeah.
of how, okay, this enemy faction is heading towards Earth. And you can see the amount of players working on different planets to secure the planets from the bugs. It's like, that's kind of, it brings the community together,
Yep.
lets you see what the community's doing. It's like, that's kind of neat.
Are there bosses?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of those missions are.
Yeah, you would hope.
It'd be great. Yeah, that always
Yeah, you
adds
wanna
another
see-
layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Anytime
Yeah.
you see any of those, whatever we were fighting today, even
Boss
some-
versions of them.
Yeah.
Bigger and
really,
different
a really,
features.
really big one shows
Yeah.
up.
Because
I'm
the,
sure.
the things we saw today looked like a big scale. Like some of the bugs
Some
were
at
already
At the
big.
end, we saw bigger than we did the other times.
But even that nuke, like that nuke was cool.
Yeah.
We launched a nuke
That
and it
looked
blew
neat.
up in the
I
distance.
love it. Like, that's a mission.
Yeah.
Launch a nuke.
Yeah, and then we felt the
Shockwave?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's got a lot of good stuff in there. Helldivers. Yeah. We play a lot of games here, but that's one, like, after playing it, I was like, yeah, I would play more of that.
I'm ready for some
Me
more.
too.
yeah, in a heartbeat.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
its
yeah.
talents in me.
Oh man, look at us talking about games for a
Right?
good while.
There's a lot of games,
Oh,
man.
hey, I bought a game today.
What?
Just the Poppy, the third one.
Oh,
Okay.
Poppy's Playtime?
Yeah, they did it right. They
Those are
got
quality games.
popular. The first one was free. Second one $9.99. Third one's $20.
Oh, my God. $20.
But they get
Yeah,
better
I
and better,
think-
don't they?
I think. Yeah, there's a lot more of it. Like, I was going to myself, yeah, I'll play this and I'll do it on the dumpster.
Okay.
And then I was like, after I bought it, I was like, well, how long is this? It's a fucking 5-hour game. That's a long game.
You didn't
is,
sign
you
up for
got
that.
to me.
That's long for you, yeah.
And you'd have to play it. Like, I want to say the second one was maybe, I don't know, 2 or maybe 3.
It's funny. Simon's upset that there's so much game in there.
For that 20.
This game's too
That's
long.
yeah. I mean, you know.
You're the only gamer that's ever said that.
Can't you make this game shorter? It's too long for a game, right?
I mean, like, am I going to play this thing for 5 hours? I got to make it like, I'm not going to make that one video.
No, yeah, that's a couple
Okay.
videos. It's a few.
So, anyway.
That is
It is a
five
fun
videos.
world, and
Yeah.
it has gotten
That's
good
not a bad.
reviews.
I didn't realize like that was their business model. That's not a bad idea. So the first one's free, gives you a
wanna
little
s-
taste. Okay.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, here's number 2, a little bit longer. Here's
Yeah.
number 3. It's the longest.
Yeah, and they're quality made.
Oh yeah,
Gameplay is pretty good.
Yeah.
It is. It's
No, I really enjoyed
fun.
watching you play the first one. It's good shit.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Neebs is taking a picture of Poppy.
Speaking of Poppy, Simon's Poppy looks super comfortable right now. She's just lounging back.
She's got a, what is
And
that, her
Simon's-
bed or a beanbag?
No, it's Simon's vanity dog bag. He's got a purse for his dog.
It's my dog's bed. My daughter got it for my dog for Christmas.
was it last
No.
week when Poppy fell out of the bag? Oh, Poppy. He's fine though. Everyone,
She's fine.
she's fine.
She's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, Poppy's
Oh,
good.
I like the she.
I get fucking no, man. I get yelled at all the time for calling he or she
Yeah.
back and forth. I got one of each.
Yeah. Who
Say
yells at
wrong
you?
all the time.
Your children yell at you for.
I say the wrong names for the kids. I say the
Right.
wrong sex for the dogs. All the time.
When I was playing frisbee the other day with Emily, 2 kids, probably I don't know, 8 and 12, something came up, and the little girl was like, "Oh, he's so fast." I'm like, "She is really fast. Look at how fast she is." I mean, he is. She kept saying he, and I kept trying to
Wasn't
fucking
picking
like,
up the clues.
She,
huh?
is nice.
she is pretty fast. She really is. Oh, he sure is. God, I want to kick her.
She knew.
Kid. Oh, she's fucking
She
with
was
me.
fucking with you.
I bet she's telling the story now about how this older dude was getting so upset, how funny it
I
was.
was fucking with Grandpa. Kept calling his dog a he.
I had just gotten there, man, and like their parents were like right up on this hill, like enjoying their little picnic time, and their kids were supposed to be riding their bikes, but they came straight to me. Like I didn't get any throws in before they were asking if they could throw the frisbee. I'm like, yeah, you get a couple in, and they wouldn't fucking leave, you know.
Yeah.
The parents didn't think twice about this. They're like, maybe he wants to play frisbee with his dog.
Yeah.
He just got here.
I've seen this happen to Neebs before.
I was gonna say
You, you remember
I was
the
thinking
exact
about
same
that.
thing I did.
that was that was near Raleigh, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was near
Lake something.
Lake something.
The parents didn't want a parent.
No.
Nah, they
This
didn't.
kid, I don't know, felt really comfortable around me.
Yeah.
And didn't want to leave my
I
side.
remember hearing about that.
yeah.
and didn't leave your
I
side.
remember. Yeah.
Everywhere I went. There he went. Oh, he's all right. I'm coming too.
Yeah, up in Durham, up in God, what is that damn lake
It was a
up
camping
there?
trip we went on.
Yeah, we went camping up there, and then one day we went swimming, and it was a little swimming area where a bunch of people were hanging out. Went, got a bench,
Picnic
jumped in the
tables,
water.
bathrooms,
Exactly.
and a sandy
And
beach.
what do you
Yeah.
think the parents are thinking? Like in this, they're like, we don't have to deal with the kid.
I could have been crazy.
You
Could
could
have been
have
a crazy person.
Yeah.
Yeah, these little kids come up and start talking to us, and this one little kid just globs on the Neebs and doesn't let go. Mm-hmm. He's like, this guy's my hero.
Yeah.
He's tall and strong, and I'm gonna follow him around all day.
Yeah.
God bless him.
What's that?
Anyway, he gave me a quarter at the end of the day. I'm like, this feels like a trap. I'm not keeping this quarter.
No.
Wow.
No.
Take your quarter back.
Yeah. After about, I don't know, 10 minutes, which felt like an hour, the parents were like, "Hey, you guys go ride your bikes, okay?" And they were like, "No, we want to play frisbee."
Quit
like,
bugging that metrosexual.
and- yeah, exactly. And I said,
Him and his boy dog want to play.
and then I had to be the one to convince them to ride their fucking bikes.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to be here for a while. You guys go ride the bikes a little bit. Still nice out. We got rain coming, so you want to get that in first. I had to convince them.
And then you
I
left.
parented better, you know?
Yeah.
It would see, and that's fun too to have me like no, and so you finally get to the point where it's like you leave,
Get away from
like
me
get
and my
away
dog.
from me because we don't like. I was
Yeah.
trying to be polite. Get away from me.
You can't throw for shit. Yeah.
So what else is new?
This is
Let's
new.
see what happened.
I just heard about how, before, like, I was listening to the podcast that I always listen to. The one today was about kind of before foods were regulated in the States, like what some of these bigger,
We're getting away with?
yeah. Oh my God.
Like what? Yeah. I'm
Let's
sure.
hear
Well,
it.
What?
in milk was really bad, like before the 1900s. there were 400,000 babies dying a year from bad milk.
Just spoiled, or not even real milk?
Well, that's just it. Like, it was like they would mix it with like stagnant pond water. They'd
What?
water down the milk.
Oh God.
The things
Pond
they'd
water?
add. You know how like the milk froth on the top, they'd sometimes add like what's the word? Like
Soap,
no, like if you're to blend it, when you blend stuff,
like cream, or
but
something?
like you blend really, really hardcore blending. There's a
Whip it.
word that I'm not thinking of. Whip, yeah, kind of, but like calf brains
Calf
would
brains.
reproduce like that frothy stuff like that. Just man,
I mean,
there
at
were
least
so
that's
many-
food. Like
Cow
like brain
brains.
is food.
Man, and potted meat and stuff like that. What they were doing. Oh my God, I don't know. I just had to
We
get
ain't
that
need no
out.
regulations.
Oh, so bad. There's formaldehyde and
damn
shit. And
government.
I know it's not perfect,
Craziness.
but I'm glad food's regulated.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
oh, it needed
Yeah.
it needed a little help.
That's very clear.
It was getting
Yeah.
out of control. We'll just put
We
it
gotta
that
pass
way.
the test to sell that.
400,000 babies.
That
a
sounded
year.
like a crazy number, like fucking crazy.
That's
yeah.
it is a crazy number.
'Cause I didn't even think.
I
that-
believe it. I was in a cemetery recently. You know, you go back to like the 1800s, and you're like, yeah, 1 year old, 1 year old. He made it 2 days.
Yeah,
3-year-old.
exactly. They were dropping like flies.
You see a lot of kids in old cemeteries. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
because they were drinking cow brain milk, just
pond.
chugging it down.
On water.
Shit.
Let me give you. I like this cow milk, Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty nuts. Anyway, good stuff there. I'm not done with it. I've got more to soak in. And I was eating a burger on the way back when they were getting into the real. It's like this bad timing. Ugh.
We're so soft, like, you know, when it comes down to, like, of course, back then, it's horrible things. People are dying. You don't have food regulated and stuff. But then look at what we consider today to be like what you have to do in order to stay clean. You know, like we've been like the soap industry and like all these things that we've been like, I don't know, programmed to feel that are necessary. You know, like I don't think it's necessary to have to wash my jeans every time I wear them or take a shower every
We go a little too
day.
far with
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a lot of these
Agreed.
things, like brushing your teeth every day is fucking super important, you know, your hygiene and stuff like that.
You only have one set of
But-
teeth. You want to take care of them.
Yeah, you know, and sure, it's nice to be able to, like, I don't know, rinse off. Like, I think that these soaps and all the shit that we were told, like, oh, you got to clean with soap. Well, I want to say for years, I just fucking cleaned myself with hot water when I took showers.
Oh, I could tell.
You know, yeah. Probably good. You know, shampoo would be like, all right, you know, whatever, I get a little bit of that, and I'd wear deodorant and stuff, but, you know, that shit's not good for you anyway.
Well, I mean, I've been on plenty of camping trips the last weeks, and you swim every day, and
Right.
nobody stinks.
yeah.
But you spend like an hour in the water.
Yeah. It's case by case. Like took me a long time, but jeans, I'll wear them 3-4 times before I wash.
Oh, hell yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shirts different. Shirts
It
I
depends
will.
on
Oh,
depends how
definitely
sweaty you
shirts.
get.
It
in the
does.
shit.
Yeah, it's case by case.
Summer day, yeah. Summer day, you're out there.
You
you're
know.
sweating your ass
You
off.
know when
yeah.
it needs
do
a
know.
wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can pick up a shirt, sniff it, and go,
Yeah.
nope, this one's done.
Yeah. I'm not playing this game.
Yeah.
And new
Going-
socks you can wear 5 to 6 times before you have to
Yeah,
wash
2
them.
weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks max.
I like them when you have to peel them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they're the same shape as your feet.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it can't be over. I mean, especially like shampoos. Like, you know, I don't think you should wash your hair that damn much.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
You're really not supposed to. Apparently, like those oils are healthy for your
yeah,
hair.
the oil, the natural
The
oils
natural oils,
that are in
yeah.
your hair.
Well, people with long hair don't wash their hair every day.
It's true. Yeah, I don't blame them because
Yeah.
just the drying alone, like what a pain in the ass.
Take forever.
No, it's easy to do with short hair, but
And you had long hair.
yeah, when I
You know
left
that
home,
one.
I was like, haircuts are expensive. I'm done with those. No more.
Yeah, I mean, you had very, like, down to the...
You were Jesus. You were straight Jesus.
It was past
Yep,
my shoulders.
100% Jesus look.
And some lovely long hair you had, Neebs.
Not
You ever
really.
think about going back to it?
I have fur. I don't have hair.
I don't know.
It's
Look,
very thick locks.
it was thick.
Right? Locks, I would describe them as.
Yeah, I would say locks is
Yeah.
the correct description.
Remember when you got in that one, the movie where you played Jesus? Didn't you cut your hair and they had to get a wig for you?
Probably. I don't know.
I don't remember. That's
I
funny.
don't remember that, but I do know that there could be a movie written about the making of that movie.
Yeah, that would have been much better than
Because that was some really funny ass shit.
it was.
The movie that and that's out there.
I know.
It'd be interesting to find that movie and almost you just get our community on it and be like, find the lost religious flick.
let's not. We're going to talk about this so much.
Shit.
What movie?
Our buddy having
That was
writing
even, yeah, at a time where just everything was so disorganized. No, it wasn't even really like on
And it wasn't-
PCs.
right.
I'm sure it never even made it to a finished product. It was
And it wasn't our movie. It was a friend of ours that was
The
in
movie
charge
you were
of-
in.
Yeah.
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 But it was like 1999, 2000.
It's probably like that movie you and Anthony bought in Tortola. Where'd y'all buy that movie?
Yeah. This was
The Sweetest Mango?
Antigua.
Antigua?
Oh, you bought you a movie?
Yeah. This is for Bad Movie Night.
Yeah.
Anthony got ripped off. Like completely ripped off.
Because it was
What do you
good?
mean?
No. Well, we went on a cruise.
Yeah.
A little catamaran cruise.
Oh, he got
We
financially.
got nice and rummed up.
Yeah.
And then after that, we end up in this like little town near the cruise ship in like just the port of Antigua. And there's a bunch of DVDs.
Yeah.
And, I have Bad Movie Night a lot where we're always looking for trash. We're always
Yeah.
looking for something weird.
These are DVDs.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
DVDs should be
DVDs.
cheap.
They are.
Yes.
Well, one DVD we found is a movie made in Antigua.
Okay.
So that's fascinating. The
Yeah.
only or first movie ever made in Antigua.
Okay.
Called The Sweetest Mango.
I can see the appeal or the fascination in it.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, this is perfect for Bad Movie Night. Let's get this.
Right.
And then he also found like little 2-packs of DVDs. And he's like, and he got excited. He's like, oh man, look, these look great for Bad Movie Night. These will be awesome. And he goes up to the counter. How much for these? $50.
What?
Pay $50 for.
He paid it.
For like 3 DVDs, right?
Well, it was one DVD, The Sweetest Mango, and then like a 2-pack. So really 5 movies, but still.
Oh no, that's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But he got way too excited, and he showed his excitement to the guy working the counter.
Can't
Yeah.
do that.
$50.
And you know what?
And there's
Pretty
no price on
insulting.
anything. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
pretty insulting to buy the only movie that's ever been made in Antigua, and then say outright this is going to be great for Bad Movie Night.
Well, he didn't say it to the.
I thought, well, he might have been.
I doubt
Yes.
the guy.
You had a lot
But
of
listen,
rum.
no, we watch things at Bad Movie Night. Well, we think this is going to be bad, but it turns out to be
You
good.
watch
I know, but
Trading
it is a little
Places
insulting.
lately.
just of course,
We watched
Trading-
what?
You watch Trading Places lately.
Yeah,
a good movie.
Yeah, why would you watch it on Bad Movie Night?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Sometimes we have to wash our mouth out from The Sweetest Mango.
Okay. Fair enough.
Need something better.
Fair
Because
enough.
guess what? The Sweetest Mango was not a very good movie.
Did you watch RRR yet?
No,
Okay.
I've not. I did watch.
It's actually pretty good.
I watched Wonka, the new Willy Wonka movie.
Yeah, I heard it was all right.
It's good.
I like it.
I
It's
was like, all
it's
right.
fine.
It's not
Little
bad.
Shalamoomos.
I'd like to see it. I haven't yet.
Are we at that point of the? Is this where we're at right now?
Oh,
This
yeah,
point
what
of
did I
the podcast?
watch?
Dune 2 coming out soon.
I can't wait.
Dune 2 with Timothy Chalamet.
I cannot wait.
Yep.
I need to watch Dune 1 again in a place where I can control the volume.
Yeah, understood. You've been doing the True Detective, right, Simon?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Well, yeah, we have the final episodes coming this weekend. Well, it will have played now.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with the setting. I love
great
the setting. And I feel like they've it just feels low. It's Alaska, but it's like you feel so lonely and cold, and it's those nights. It's the no sun time of year for this.
What's True Detective?
It's an HBO series,
It's about a
and
detective.
each season
Its own
is
kinda-
different detectives from either different times, different areas, wherever it is.
And this last season
mostly current.
has Jodie
they all
Foster
have
in it.
popular Truth Social accounts.
Yeah, Jodie Foster. But I've noticed like almost every shot, no matter what if it's like an interior or whatever, they always, just an observation, there's always a window for you to see snow. Like they want you to always feel like cold and
forget.
desolate and lonely. Like
yeah, a
almost
little atmosphere.
every and it's
that
effective.
atmosphere.
It's a depressing environment for
It
fucking
is
sure.
like I'm depressed, and it makes me want to.
It's like The Long Dark sounds like.
It
yeah,
is,
it's just like that. It's that environment.
It's odd that I want to go there because I'm watching the
kinda
series,
wanna
and
see
I
it,
want to
too.
go there too, and I want to go to a place like that. And I want to
Beautiful.
sit in that misery for
5 minutes.
No, a week.
It's like right on the ocean, and there's mountains right behind. It's like gorgeous, but that lifestyle, man.
It'll make you appreciate what you got.
When it's in the extreme cold to me, it stands out even more so.
And that you have certain times of the year where it's just dark for how fucking long?
Right, like who might be
Too damn
a
long.
month
Like
and a
a
half
month
or
and a half.
something.
It's like
of just darkness. I
don't
don't
know
know.
how you
Actually,
do it.
I don't
I'm
know how
curious.
long. I'm totally fucking guessing there.
Yeah, I'm curious how long that goes, but that's a different thing. Like it getting dark early and stuff like that. What we dealt with in Sweden a little bit, and like getting used to that. But you're seeing sun at some point.
A little
3
bit.
hours of it. I remember that.
But when you don't at all, that's just a
Yeah,
weird thing to wrap your head
weird.
around.
I was so excited on the way to dinner because I could still see just a little pink
I know, it's coming
on the
back.
horizon.
It's coming back.
Because in the summer, we leave the office for dinner.
Yeah.
Sun's up. We eat dinner. The sun's up. We
Yeah.
come back. The sun's up. If we feel like walking around for a little bit, walk off dinner. Sun's
Yep.
still up.
I can't wait. Yeah.
It's nice.
Not in the winter though.
Nah.
So in Barrow, Alaska.
Is that where this is? Because it's
No.
based on, they made up the place, the Ennis, Alaska, but it's based on an
Point
actual
Barrow,
place.
that's the northernmost point in Alaska, isn't it?
It's called Ennis, but that's a fake place. It's based
Yeah.
on a real town, though.
Yeah, the sun cannot be seen for more than 30 days. Yeah. In November.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
the
that, yeah,
northernmost
November.
point. Damn, 30 days without.
That's in
ugh.
Barrow, Alaska.
Pretty nuts.
No thanks.
I remember there was probably in the 90s, there was a vampire movie that came out that took place up in like that area. And I thought that was clever
Yeah.
because,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's,
all
yeah,
all
that's,
night.
that's their
Sun-
time
yeah,
of
that's
the year.
a great.
Yeah.
That's a great place to live if you're a vampire. I'm just gonna
yeah.
go. I'm gonna
I
leave
thought
here.
that was brilliant.
30 days, the sun goes away.
I think it was a
It's
shit movie,
perfect.
but yeah. It
What?
was in
I
the
don't believe
theaters
you.
and stuff. Well, you guys check it out.
I will. Bad movie night. What's it called?
I forget.
Comment section will tell me.
Yeah,
Comment
I'm sure.
section. What is this? What is this
It
movie
had some names in it.
about? Vampires,
Alaskan vampire.
Alaskan vampires.
cold pyres, cold suckers,
Yeah, you're gonna wanna move south that time of year.
Arctic blood.
I had some blood work done today.
Yeah.
Okay,
My wife's
just
like,
for
"Hey,
fun.
yeah, we like to do it for giggles every now and then."
Yeah,
No, my wife's like, "Hey, we should go see the doctor. We ain't been to the doctor in a while." And then she's like, "Let's just go get some blood work and we'll take it in with us to the doctor and go, hey, does this all look good?" And every time I go in, it's like they're just messing with me all the time.
wait a sec.
Like what?
Like I started walking back because usually when I go there, you go to the back room, hang a right, and I'm just walking back there. She's like, "All right, ready for you," and I'm walking back. She's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Oh, you're always back over here." She's like, "Good, you're over here today." I'm like, "Okay." Then I sit down and I'm like trying to turn. I'm like, "Which arm?" I was like, "Oh no, do left, I guess." So I'm like turning. She's like, "I'm gonna come to you." I'm like, "I'm just trying to help." It's like she's just she's messing with me the whole time.
She's messing with you? Is that what you call messing with you?
Well, you should hear her voice.
It's
the
not-
tone.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I got you.
So wait, you brought in blood
flirting
to the
with you.
doctor from somewhere else?
No, I will
I
bring the
misunderstood
results.
you then.
I went to a place that does lab testing. That's all they do is like
Copy.
Any
All
lab
different-
tests now?
Yeah.
Yep.
I go
And
there
then they-
too. I got blood taken last month.
Yeah, they'll send you your results, tell you how all your
Yeah.
cholesterol looks,
I'm
and
with you now.
everything, and then I'll take that to the doctor. That way, they're not like, "We got to do some blood work." It's like, "I already got it. Here
Yeah.
it is."
Just
All right.
did it. Here it is.
It's cheaper that
works.
way too.
Yeah,
I'll bet.
got to figure out some way to get health care.
Yeah.
You got to find loopholes.
Man, listen, here's a loophole. Dark chocolate can lower your blood sugar.
There you go.
Bam.
Ooh.
I'm eating this for my health.
I am 1 to 2 ounces a day because
I
I
like
am
it.
actually pre-diabetic.
Are you? I love dark chocolate. So good.
I do too. Yeah, it's that older person chocolate. It's funny how it kind of works that way because when you're younger, you're passing up the special darks, the Hershey special darks. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that, as a kid, you didn't want around Halloween or whatever the fuck you see them. But then as you grow older, you're like, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one I want.
I want dark chocolate and burnt toast.
Burnt toast.
Wait, Simon, you're pre-diabetic?
I'm not pre-diabetic, but if I don't watch what I'm eating because I've come to eat more sweets in the last few years, so
You gotta
my
be
levels aren't doing too good. I got to keep an eye on that shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do now.
Fair enough.
Everybody just needs like a fucking blood test machine in their house.
Might as
right?
well, right?
Yeah.
Might
Every
as
3
well.
months, you're supposed to be fucking checking your blood.
Give me a blood pressure
But it's like-
machine.
that
give
should
me
be
a
a
blood test
standard maybe
machine.
thing, right?
Everyone's got that in the house, and then you got like an app that you can hook up with your doctor all the damn blood test machine and all is like hooked up to it.
Be one of those good things to teach at school. You know, it'd be good to know your body a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just across the board, anybody.
I should be able to give myself my own colonoscopy.
Yeah, doing your own. I've got
be
one of the
nice?
little.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
got the
blood pressure.
thing. Yeah, I got
That's
one
easy.
of those.
Here's my blood pressure. Here's my blood work. There you
Fucking
go. Upload it.
hate
Put
it.
that shit on the cloud.
Do you guys mind it at all? Because it's
What?
a thing. Getting
Mind
your
what?
blood pressure taken.
I don't.
Don't mind it.
Okay.
My
It's
heart beats faster instantly, so I'm like, you're not.
That's
gonna
the
get
thing. That, I mean,
you're not
yeah,
going to get a
I
right
am.
reading.
I have the same thing. I have like that white coat syndrome or whatever. Like anytime I'm in a doctor's office, I'm like nervous, which I shouldn't be, but it's just like, I'm annoyed. My blood pressure's high just because I don't want to be there. It's all of it.
So, go ahead. You go.
I have an internal struggle with getting my blood pressure taken because I hate feeling my own pulse. I don't care if I'm in the
Gotcha. I've heard
doctor's,
that before.
but when I can't seem to let go of concentrating on feeling that pulse and then it won't go away, it's like this drag. It's like, come on, and amazingly enough, I never have high blood pressure, or I'm always during getting it, I'm always kind of having a mini panic attack.
All right.
And my blood pressure is always
Hi.
Well, that's
no. It's
always
always
fine.
It's always
fine.
fine.
Even
Yeah,
during a
yeah.
panic attack.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're just feeling the panic and it's fine.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, if I know someone's listening to my heart, it acts up. Like even if my wife's like leaning on my chest or something, and she's like, "Oh, I hear your heart," all of a sudden it starts going. I'm like, don't listen to it.
One of those
Yeah.
things. When I went down and did the ayahuasca again, of course, this place, they have doctor and stuff. You can go through like the medical when you get there because they want to make sure your heart's fine. It slows down your heart a bit when you're doing it. So they got to cover their asses and stuff like that. But the first time when I went years ago, like I got nervous enough to where it was too high. And I was like, well, shit, I'm down here for like no reason, like this, what I'm going to be here a whole week and not do any of that.
Right.
But then they're like, this happens all the time. People get like nervous about it and just come back in a half hour.
Don't
And I
worry,
just-
you're gonna get to puke and poop.
you're going to puke and poop all you want. And this time, yeah, no problem whatsoever. But talk to a couple other people that had to have that whole half hour. Just come back in a half hour. You're fine. Yeah. Go relax by the pool a little
To
bit.
listen to some Sade.
Yeah. Sade, anyone?
yeah, maybe some
Do you know that naps make your brain bigger?
naps.
Like brain swelling?
Yeah, but no, like in a good way.
Okay.
Because our brains shrink through time, through
Well,
age.
Skulls are only so big, so
I'm saying
don't go
naps
nuts.
are really good for you, apparently.
Hey,
Really?
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I take naps.
Naps are great.
Oh man, love me a 45-minute power nap.
Some people can't pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, naps at all or whatever. Like, even if I don't fall asleep, I feel so much better after laying there 10, 20 minutes.
Man.
I'd love to know what qualifies as a nap because my favorite type of sleep, or what they'd call a nap, is I'm never like I can still hear shit.
Yeah, it's kind of meditation,
So
really.
yeah, and I'm just sitting. I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's just
I'm
a
never
doze.
laying down.
Do you
Yeah.
ever hear yourself snore when you're
Yeah.
in that? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
When you're hearing
But I-
yourself snore, it's fucking nuts.
But I usually it's only for a very short
Yeah, a little
while,
bit.
and then I wake up.
Yeah.
No, it's fun when you hear that. It startles you. Anthony did that on a plane and scared the whole plane.
I'll bet it did.
I think Azteki was with him, and he like did this gasp, and the plane's all looking around like, is there a doctor?
So he's with his woman right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
She knows what she's in
yeah.
on.
Of course.
At
Got
this
to,
point,
right?
that poor girl.
I
Yeah.
think he's
He's a
'cause
snorer.
I was with him recently. Oh yeah, we were flying, and he fell asleep, and he wasn't snoring.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
mean,
good.
it's a pretty. If you think about it, I mean, if you're prepared,
yeah.
it's a pretty easy fix, for your.
He's
lover.
a very loud snorer.
He
He's
is.
not
He
just a
can be.
snorer. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
not
he's,
always.
he's a loud guy in general. It's
true.
He's got a boisterous voice, and
Yeah.
so just imagine that snoring.
I don't know if y'all heard his Grubhub story, but I'll tell it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
last week we all get a group text from Anthony saying, "Hey, is anybody at the office?"
9:30.
And we're all like, "Nope."
Okay. I
And then-
got
and
the
then-
message. I was
Yeah.
on vacation.
And then he leaves it at that, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Well, I want to know what's going on."
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, I just ordered Grubhub, and it didn't come to my house. It's at the office." And he lives like 20 minutes from the office.
Yeah.
So he didn't feel like going to get food, so he orders it, and he's like, I don't want to waste it.
Oh my God.
So then he has to get in his car, drive 20 minutes further than it would have been just to go get something, get his cold food,
Yeah. It was just
which
sitting
cost
out-
him like twice as much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And-
got it on Grubhub.
And he didn't know until he got a picture of it. It's been delivered, and he sees
Right at the
it's
door.
It's right
Here.
fucking in front of here. That's what he knew.
Yeah, in my head, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he must have like left some footage. He wanted to, is anybody at the office? Can you transfer footage
Nope,
to
his
the
food's
Google
here.
Drive? No, it's fucking. He ordered Grubhub and it showed up here.
Oops.
And it's such a great thing, like that COVID happened for these companies, because
Yeah.
they're just like, all I gotta do is drop it where they tell me. I don't care if they get it or not.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
There, there's the picture. I did my part.
Yep. And downtown, where I live, the amount of times I've seen Grubhub orders just left out in front of these buildings
Yeah,
Anyone can grab
for
it.
anyone to fucking grab.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I've definitely ordered. We went to Boone a while back, and they got their own thing called like Apple Cart or something. It's their
Yeah.
own little food
Yeah.
local service. And we were at a hotel, and we ordered it. And we just never saw it. And then we called the company, and we're like, "Hey, we've been waiting. Like,
They're used
we're
to
right
it.
here waiting."
Yeah.
And they're like, "We'll give you a credit." I'm like, "We don't live
We
here.
want
There's
food."
no Apple Cart anywhere else."
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What a day and age we live, though.
I know.
Pick up your phone. Boop, boop. Bring me food.
I know.
Here it comes.
It is weird to live through COVID and see such a drastic change in a short amount of time.
Hugely. Do any of you guys Instacart?
I
I
have
don't
before.
know.
Never.
I will DoorDash on occasion.
So do you know what Instacart though is?
I do it. Yes, I've
they
done
shop
it.
for
That's
I've
full
done it
grocery
before.
orders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're texting you, "Hey, they're out of celery."
Yeah.
I
You
just
want
started
pumpkins?
kind of doing it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get in the car and go all the way on to deal with the hubbub.
You can
and,
just open your app.
You gotta look at
You
people.
can say
It's
fucking
so-
peanut butter,
like,
fucking strawberry.
it'll lead you like, oh, there's recipes here. I might do that up, and
Yeah.
then it gives you all the ingredients for said recipe. And like,
I'm the opposite.
you love grocery stores.
I will. If I just got back from the store and I forgot a couple things, I'll go right. Like, yeah,
You
For-
live
for
right
me
by
to-
a grocery store though.
I live pretty close. To
That's
the
a
store.
big difference. If I did,
I mean, you do.
I don't.
Well, there's downtown. There's a pretty
I'm
good
not going.
grocery
There's
store.
where. There's not.
Right down on.
It's not a good
Oh, it's not
grocery
a
store.
good-
Yeah,
It's not
I mean,
full
there's
blown
no,
grocery
there's
you're
not
right.
a
You're
lot
right.
there.
It is a shitty
yeah.
one.
It's really not
it's,
good.
It's not a good grocery store for you.
Yeah.
I have to go to a Food Lion or across the bridge to Harry Teets. But it's first world problem. I admit that.
big time.
Like, no,
I
for sure.
have to drive an extra 10 minutes to get to the Harris Theater. Fuck that. I'm getting the app.
Ah, shit. Well, I'm not gonna go fuck with that bridge now. We gotta all that
Oh,
traffic.
how's that? Yeah, how's that going?
Oh, that's.
So,
let's not talk about traffic.
Yeah, we don't need
wanna
to
talk
let's
about
talk
traffic?
about traffic.
We have a drawbridge in our city. We have a river in our city.
The river and two bridges that cross it in the downtown area. The main bridge and whatever the other bridge is.
Elizabeth Holmes.
And
Death-
the main
Death
bridge
Trap.
is closed.
Yeah.
Death trap.
Is it closed or one lane's closed?
One lane's closed, but you know it's fucking bad. You know it's like.
Because traffic got
Way
bad before
over.
even this.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm just talking about just the bridge. I'm surprised at people.
Oh, that bridge is old. It needs repairs, yeah.
so fucking bad.
They've
That's
been
why
trying.
they're doing this.
They
but
apparently have been trying to get money from the state to repair that bridge for years.
it should be replaced.
And yeah, but
How
that's the
many
thing.
bridges do we
Yeah.
it's money,
need to
I
see
know.
go down in the country? Killing.
How do we not have money for bridges?
I
We
don't.
have taxes. We have taxes on gas.
Not
we
for
have
bridges.
taxes
That's
on
not.
cars.
That's not going to our bridges.
Not for infrastructure.
I mean, taxes. The thing is, every so often people are always like, "Well, we need to add more because of this." So you go, "Okay, we're gonna add more for the fucking something to be built like a a stadium, or we're gonna do it for a bridge. We probably need a bridge.
Probably the bridge. Let's go bridges
it's like,
first.
let's go
Yeah,
bridge,
yeah,
and let's
bridges.
increase this for X amount of time for this. So let's
Let's
fucking go
prioritize
bridge.
bridges. Can we all agree on that?
Kind of, I mean, let's face it. The other fucking bridge is bad too. But this we couldn't be talking about worse shit right now. It's
Okay,
about
we'll
bridges.
move on.
Bridges.
Historically, bridge stories have done well.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, we get a lot of clicks.
Bridges of Madison County. That was a
Should
big
we
hit.
end
Yeah.
on
Jeff
bridges?
Yeah, we should
Bridges.
end on bridges. That's how you end.
bridges.
You want to go out with a bang?
Is that what we want?
I do.
Yeah, let's blow up a
Show
bridge.
of hands.
We're not going to blow.
Oh,
up the bridge.
we can show a video of a blown up bridge.
Or one of those ones like twisting in the wind before they really knew how to build them.
Well, some of
No,
them are
that's-
meant to do that.
That's meant to do that.
No, yeah, but like some of them, like they, ooh, this got out of hand.
Not the one. That one it fell apart.
That one, that didn't, that
Right.
was
Yeah.
no good.
That's how
some
they
crazy
go.
footage.
That's how they went. Like, oh wow, let's not build one like that anymore.
No.
Bridges.
The end.
The end, all. Thanks for listening.
At the beginning of this podcast, put stick around to the end.
We got a bridge story.
Bridge stories.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Ding-a-dang-dang. Ding-a-dang-dang. Pretty bop boop